let's go ahead and go back into the profile and do a couple other fun things. In the profile, we can go ahead and let's change our self-portrait. And we go here, this little page, we just click on the button and we just find a photo that would really work for us. I think I probably have a picture. Here's one. So I'll pick this guy and I'm just going to upload it. And I recommend that you do that right when you're starting out. I'm a big believer in just going for it. Don't hold back. Don't wait until everything's perfect. Just go for it. So why don't we just go ahead and upload a photo while we're at it? That's the other thing that a lot of people ask about. So if we go into the profile again, you'll see there's a section on your photo shows where you can edit your categories. You can go back to the photo shows page if you like. You can also see photos that you love. Once you click the heart, you can see photographers that you follow when you really appreciate a photographer and say, I want to follow this person. But we'll go into my photos here and you'll see that there's an upload option and there's a manage edit, and then to look at your current entries for the contest. The manage enter is where you would change titles, set which photos you'd want to display in your gallery, and do some other things. But first, you got to get some photos in there. So let's go ahead and upload. And I have two main ways that I can upload, what we call the bulk uploader. And I can choose a camera. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and add a camera to this list. I haven't done that yet. And I'm going to go ahead and click that I want to use the file names as a title, just to have something in there right away. And it's required that we agree to our terms and conditions. I highly recommend that you do look over these terms and conditions so you get to know what the spirit and the principle is behind BetterPhoto. We're a very supportive community, family friendly. We really respect your copyright and your privacy. But it's good to go ahead and look at this and make sure that we're all playing by the same agreement. And then just go to the uploader. Now, if for any reason the uploader doesn't work for you, this bulk uploader, we have an alternate image uploader. We do that because, say for instance, right now I'm on Google Chrome on a Mac, and I happen to know that the bulk uploader doesn't work with Google Chrome. Google Chrome is a kind of a browser on Mac that just does not mix well with our uploader. So I would go to the alternate image uploader, or I could use a different browser like Firefox. So for right now, let's just go ahead and go to the image alternate uploader, and then you can kind of get a feeling for either one. This is a real quick way to do it. Just say, I'm going to upload, let's just go ahead and do 2 photos, add to my gallery right away. Yep, and I do want to put a little watermark on them. And then I'll go ahead and choose the photos, and let's go ahead and, I can just pick any for testing purposes, and we'll say test 1. And again, I'm going to have to specify what kind of camera. Oh, and it says here that I'm actually have to do this before I upload. So let's back up one step, go to my profile, collect my cameras, and then add a camera to the list here. And there are many different roads to roam here. I'm going to click the C on my keyboard to go right down to the Canons here, and then I'm going to just, there's a lot of cameras, so sometimes it takes a little bit to find the one that you want. But I'm going to go for picking the Canon EOS 5D Mark II. And I'm going to, I could also suggest a camera if I didn't find it in there. 9 times out of 10, it is in there, but our staff will be happy to link you up to it. And then I'm going to go ahead and add that camera. Now I can go back and I can actually upload that photo, no problem. And again, since I'm in Google Chrome on Mac, and I know that it's not going to work, I'll go ahead and just use the alternate image uploader and choose a file, say this one, test, and choose that Canon 5D now. I could also set that to my default camera. I forgot to do that. In the cameras page, you can say, this is my default camera, and then you wouldn't have to select it from the pull down all the time. So I got a couple tests here, and thanks for bearing with me while we got this set up, but I just really wanted to give you an idea what it's like. I agree to the terms and conditions. I do want to be notified if someone comments on my photo, and I click upload. And then I just wait for a moment. If I have very large photos that haven't been downsized first, the uploader might fail. There are other cases where it just doesn't work, so we recommend that you try a different browser. But once you upload, you're dropped into your Manage Enter page. So I could decide, I'd like to enter this into the contest if I like. And from here you see a big view of it, and you can just pick what category you'd like to enter it in and hit enter. You've agreed to the terms and conditions, and now we're on a page that shows us our current entries for the month. With a free gallery or a classic gallery, you get to enter 1 photo per day. With the upper levels of membership, you get to enter more.